Hey everyone, it's Muriel. I'm here in the craft room and I wanted to come on today and show you some of the things that I have been creating. So I've started vacation. I'm on vacation all this week. I'm so excited about it. I have so many things that I want to do, and I can't list them out right now because they're just popping in my head. So first of all, I just wanted to show you kind of what I've been doing in the craft room. I did a small haul at Pier 1 Imports, and I also stumbled on another Dollar Tree that's in my area called Mill Creek. I knew they put it there, but I didn't know how to get there. So me and my daughter yesterday after lunch popped over, and I found some things that my local Dollar Tree does not have. So I hope everyone is having a good weekend. The summer is winding down slowly. I so want to decorate the house, but I am just waiting. I'm just getting things prepped. But the end of the month, that wreath goes up on my door, and that'll be another video. I did finish my fall wreath, and it came out really good, and I followed a tutorial, and I'll have that link below in the video when I show it to you. So let me get started. I came into my craft room yesterday and pulled out some of the resin molds, and you're familiar with those. These are the Martha Stewart molds. So I pulled out all the ones that I had that were fall related. There is a I guess you can call this, I don't know if this is a maple leaf, I'm not sure. There's another leaf, some keys, some leaves, more leaves, and a pumpkin. And there was also, I think I put it in its box, but I have the owl. Let's see here, which is always fun to use for Halloween. Okay, so I pulled that one out, and these are really fun. I made several last year, and I pulled out what I did last year, and then I just added to them. So let's see if I can get a little close up here. So these ones here, these cream color ones, were gifted to me. I probably made a few of them, but the majority of them were gifted because I don't have this acorn mold, which is adorable. So I definitely will incorporate those into some cards. This one, I know I have this mold. This is the gorgeous bumblebee. And I know I have this one here, this fern. So the rest of them, cabochons and birds and buttons were gifted to me, so I'll be using those. So I use 4 different colors, and that's kind of a red, yes, because you know there's some deep reds in our fall leaves. So I made 4 of those, and you can see this mold is really, you can just see all the indentations in the leaves. Now yesterday was a pretty hot day, so it took a long time for the resin to dry, but it eventually did. Then I did some pumpkins. I just used a little darker ink on this one here, and then you have that one, and then I even made a green one. I mean, if they're green tomatoes, then there's got to be some green pumpkins, right? So I made 3 of those. I didn't want to make too many because I definitely want to use these. I made some owls, and he is still bendable. That's how I'll show you how this weather is. So there was a little orange inside that mold, but that's okay. It just looks like a it looks pretty cool, like he's a mixed owl. Okay, so I made those there. And these are my fave. These leaves here. I don't know if they're maple leaves. I'm not sure. Okay, so just gorgeous. So I did that, you know, it's really, you know, how you make these. You make several of all colors, and then you unmold them, and then you whip up some batch of more resin, and it just goes on and on. So then this is a new one that I've am using. Haven't used this type of leaf before. So I did some keys, and the secret to the keys, you know, sometimes you pour the mold and you can see some of the outside mold resin, and you have to file it down. I am using these finishing files from Close to My Heart. They do work really well with getting in the nooks and crannies of these areas. Say if some of the mold resin got on the inside here, you could just file it like that. So I did that yesterday to kind of clean it up some. and that works really well. Okay, then you can see there's also some butterflies. I know, green butterflies, but you know, how cute will that look on a fall card? And then there's just a bunch of these leaves in orange and kind of red and tan and brown. And so I had a good time making those, and I'm going to go ahead and let them just stay out in the air so that make sure that they get hard. So then I also pulled out, I was watching a card making series, and this person had a cherry lin die. She had a set of different size dies, and I just can't buy every die. So I decided to pull out my Cricut cartridge. I have the Artiste, and I also have the Elegant Edges, and that's what this one was. So I just sized up a bunch of these doily kind of 4 3/4 inch squares that I made. These have scallop edge. I just pulled out a pack of Michaels paper that has the fall colors, and just got some of these ready to make some cards with. And then here are some circle ones, and these have that edge. And then these here with the loopies, I just need to sit down and pop those loopies out because it does take a minute. I'm going to place them on my on a mat and kind of use that roller and roll them out. But I just wanted to get some of those ready for some cards. I'm going to be making some cards again while I'm on vacation. So, okay, I did that. I did purchase a set of journaling cards from Simon Says Stamp. I think I got a die a couple of weeks ago, and then they sent me a $5 off coupon. So I used that, and I purchased the Graphic 45's Master Detective Collection. Now, I don't have any of the paper with this collection, but it has some really nice 4x6 cards, journaling and ephemera, and 3x4. And it's all about detectives, and has some Sherlock Holmes and some, these have the skeleton. So these are definitely fall, they're definitely Halloween. And I am going to match them up with papers from the old Curiosity Shop. So this is just some scraps, but you can kind of see, you know, with Graphic 45, I'm telling you, the black is always the same, that burgundy, that blue. So everything will kind of go together. So I can't wait to show you those. I'm going to work on some of those next week as well. Here is the paper pad, the old Curiosity Shop. So that's what I'm going to be doing with that. And then I got a D-stash in from Chi-Town, Tracy Chi-Town, so sorry. But Tracy was de-stashing a paper collection from Graphic 45, and this is one that I had not seen. It's called Halloween in Wonderland collection. So I don't know, it's from 2010. So it kind of goes back, and it looks like Tracy may have purchased those packs, say a Tuesday morning, where you get 20 of the same style. So this has about 5 or 6 different pages, but about 4 of each page, which is fine. So I'm going to work with that. I'm going to try to match this paper up with some of the embellishments, some of the prior Halloween Graphic 45 collections. So thank you for that, Tracy. I did pick that up. And so yesterday we went to, as I mentioned, Pier 1 Imports. Love that store. And I found a, you know, I always go sale or I go home. Clearance, actually. So I found this beautiful picture frame. It sits like this with the jewels. And one of these stones was missing. And I happened to, I know I had some kind of stone. So I had this pack from Jolie. So I used one of these teardrop ones and put it right there. These prongs, you know, every time I pick this up, I just push down on the prongs just to make sure, because that's how that stone fell out. The prong was not secure. So now you can't tell. This was a frame that was originally $12.95. I got it for $3.95. Beautiful. So I love it when I'm able to. And you've seen some I've done like this in my videos before, where I find damaged stuff and I fix it up. At the Dollar Tree, I finally found the mini pomegranates. Oh my gosh. I could not believe that. You know, I just think that our stuff just drizzles in. You know, you guys on the East Coast get it first, and then it takes a while, but we do get it. But I am still on the hunt for the Bittersweets. I cannot find them anywhere. So, I got a bushel of these. When I say a bushel, I mean a bushel. And then I picked up the pumpkin fillers. These were at that other Dollar Tree that I went to. And these are adorable because you see, you can cut it off right here and your pumpkin can have a stem and really look lifelike. So I bought a bushel. And when I say a bushel, I mean 10. I just bought 10. Just because I just love these so much. And if they never come back out with them again, at least I'll have some for years to come. So I picked up those. And then I got the mesh tube for some wreaths. I got orange and purple, and then I got some black tinsel stems for making wreaths. And that's at Dollar Tree. And I got some more ribbon. Like these 3 here. I just try to buy one and just make sure I use it up so when it's gone, it's gone. And I got some of these ribbons for some cards. This is pumpkins, and then these have fall words on them. And then I got these 2 pumpkins here that I am going to cover with some fabric tape. I just need to find the right color fabric tape. I want it to be fall. I have a lot, but it doesn't look like I have a fall color, but we will see. So these are these decorative pumpkins. They're plastic, and they would look really good if they were covered with some fabric tape. So we got that. And then at Pier 1, I picked up some other things that was on clearance. Some decorative filler. These were $5. Originally $15. And these have some really, some leaves, some berries, some flower tops. That looks like a pecan shell. Just a bunch of yummy, yummy stuff. And so I got this set here. And then I got these decorative fillers. These are like, kind of like acorns, but they're in a beautiful tan, deep orange, green, and brown. Okay, and then these here I got, they were not on sale. These are, I believe, their newest decorative fillers, and they are just miniature pumpkins. Let me show you what they look like. They are so cute. Look at those. You could put those on a layout. You could put these on a card. You can put these on a project because they're flat, they're real lightweight. You just hot glue them down and they should be fine. So this is full of all kinds of yummy pumpkins to use in glass jars, and one of the jars I'm thinking about using is the one that I found by my trash that my neighbor put out, and I cleaned it up in the dishwasher. So that, I think, is all that I have been working on so far. And then when I come back, I want to show you my wreath, but I also want to show you ahead of time the next home decor project that I'm going to work on. Let me just empty this out. I showed this in a haul a couple of weeks ago. It's just this box, right? 4 sides. So I am, considering altering this, maybe putting some feet on it. It has the handles are rope, and I think it'll make a really cool box just to put downstairs, but it needs to be decorated. So that's going to be the next project. So I look forward to talking to you guys every day this week with some new and exciting home decor and scrapbook stuff. So if you are new to the channel, welcome. This is Miss Cooper's Coop, the Coop House, and I'm excited to have you, invite you over to my channel. And many of you know I'm on Instagram under Muriel Cooper, and that's where I do put a lot of my DIY projects. So you can go ahead and visit me over there. Have a wonderful Sunday. Bye now.